Dr. Brightence. He is the Chief Inventor and Managing Director of Brightence Electronics International Limited. Compliments of the season to you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let's take a quick look at your range of products available that customers can easily access at this time.
Okay, in Brightence Electronics Company, like I always say, we're a research establishment where we go into the local productions of Brightence inverters, Brightence alternator boosters, Brightence phase selectors, Brightence automatic changeover. Then the newer products now is the Brightence inverter batteries, then the Brightence automatic changeovers, the Brightence LED energy saving bulbs. Yes.
Let's pay more attention to the energy saving bulbs in particular, because it appears like a piece of innovation that comes with some appeal, really.
Yes, you see, the LED energy saving bulb is designed because of power consumption rates. So people using prepaid meters, whether from BDC or any public power source or public power vendor, if you have the Brightence LED energy saving bulb, they come in 2 watts. We have the 5 watts, we have the 12 watts. Now, the 5 watt Brightence energy saving bulb is far brighter than the conventional 18 watt bulb in the market, which is also LED energy saving bulb. Then the 12 watt Brightence LED energy saving bulb is far brighter than the 40 watt energy saving bulb you find in the market, and even far brighter than the 100 watt incandescent bulb. So what we did in Brightence Electronics was to reduce the watt, so as to reduce the power consumption rate, increase the brightness. So that means if you have this bulb, obviously your prepaid meter rate of running will be reduced. Then number 2, you using inverters, those people using inverters before, their battery consumption rate from the inverter will reduce. Then again, those who have generators where they have their surrounding lights connected to the fence lights or hotel where surrounding lights are being connected and switched on in the night. If you have the 5 watts, for example, it reduces your fuel consumption rate and also reduce your diesel consumption rate. So it's a bulb that is recommended strongly by Brightence Electronics for every Nigerian to reduce their power consumption rate.
There's this automatic change over device that you also offer. You want to give us some education on that?
Yes, you see, the reason we designed that Brightence automatic changeover is because of insecurity challenges when people, you know, it is risky first of all to put your generator inside your room or inside your apartment because of carbon monoxide poisoning. So sometimes people take the gen outside the flat or the apartment. We discovered that sometimes insecurity challenges may come where thieves might get into your compound, start drawing the choke. You may be doubting the working performance of your gen. You may be forced to come out and they can follow you inside. So because of that, we designed the automatic changeover in such a way that when they restore your public power, it will help you switch off the generator and take you back to national grid. Even if the public power came like a flash, you will still see the indicator light on the automatic changeover on, informing you that it was public power that came, ab initio, that made it to switch off.
So your mind can be at rest.
Yes, so your mind can be at rest. So if you have the Brightence automatic changeover installed, you don't have to get up from your sleep in the middle of the night when they restore your public power, because it will switch off the gen for you.
If I were home when you're saying all this, in my head I'm thinking already, isn't there some promo for this kind of Yuletide period?
Yes, all the products we sell at Brightence Electronics Company in this festive season, we are selling all at promo discounted price. From the inverter, the batteries, to the solar panels, to the energy bulb, everything is sold at promo discounted price. The promo is going to end on Friday, 17th of January, 2020. And I want to let Nigerians know that for those people who want to power their house with the Brightence inverters and solar panels that can give you constant power to power your televisions, fan, ACs, borehole, deep freezer, depending on the KVA you are coming to buy. I want to let you know that if you make a minimum deposit for 50,000 naira, we will give you 4 months. That 4 months means you will pay on installment basis according to your own desire. So we don't have a target for you to pay every month. So, but the thing is, within the 4 months you are making installment payment plan, we will keep the said product with us. You can't take it at that time. So it's only when you finish paying, the goods will be installed. But you will buy the product at the promo price, even when the promo seasons are over. So if within the 4 months we discover that you couldn't make the payment complete, we give extra grace of 1 month, making a total of 5 months. So at the end of the 5th month, If you are not still able to make your installment payment complete, you will buy the product at the normal price.
Not the discounted price.
No, not the discounted price anymore. Therefore, some people who may say they want to be using the product at the same time paying on installment, that's higher purchase.
Okay.
That higher purchase is also available. Just that the higher purchase, you will pay 60% of the initial of the normal price, not promo price. Yes, the normal price this time around. You pay 60% of normal price. Then the goods is installed. You will pay the remaining 40% of the normal price within 3 months. But there are terms and conditions associated with that.
Okay.
So when the customer comes, they will know that detail. Then for those people who using the said product before, let's say you have a 1 kVA that will just power your basic electronics and small refrigerator, you want to return it and upgrade to a higher capacity. You can return it as long as it's our product. Even if you've used it for 10 years or 5 years, return it, pay the difference in price, upgrade to a higher capacity. You see, because we believe in the durability of our product, that's why we will allow you as a customer to return something you've used for 3 or 4 years. And now value it and now minus it from the one you are opting to go for, the higher grade you are looking for at that time. If we have any doubt about what we are accepting,
you will not accept it.
We will not accept it, because it will become a loss to us. You get what I'm saying? It will become a shortage of profit to us. So, but because we know what we are selling is durable, is quality, and that is the reason why Standard Organization of Nigeria has given us certificates for almost all the products. So that's what we do.
So your products, obviously, I mean, most of them are certified and are standardized already.
Yes.
Yes, by Standards Organization of Nigeria. But
yes.
Tell me something. Clearly, you have built capacity in this field. What are the platforms or initiatives you've established to also pass this knowledge by way of internship, industrial training, some programs or such? See,
let me remind you of something. First, you know, I'm a medical doctor, fully registered with Nigerian Medical and Dental Council. All these inverter, electronics, inventions, they are just God-given talents.
Right.
And it's my desire that this knowledge should be transferred from one generation to another, because God forbid I die tomorrow, the knowledge is gone. So because of that, Brightence Electronics Company is into skill acquisition program, vocational studies, where we have started engaging secondary schools. If you are a proprietor or a proprietress hearing our voice, give us a call and invite us to your Parent-Teacher Association meeting. We will do a PowerPoint presentation so that the parents of the children will be informed on what we intend to do in your school. And then we'll train the science students from SS1 to SS3 how to make and assemble some of these products, like the Brightence analog inverters. Those who are not in the science classes, we train them on how the installations are done with public power as a means of charging the battery, or generators, or solar panels with renewable energy. So by the time they are done with their WIAC or NECO, they can fall back on themselves as student entrepreneurs before heading into the university. Then those in the university, if you want to do your internship or your industrial attachment, come to Brightence Electronics for practical skill acquisition program. But I will be honest with you, we can't train somebody who cannot read and write. That's the gospel truth.
So basic literacy skills.
Yes, even if you attended primary school, as long as you can read, right? As long as, even if it's primary school living certificate you have, as long as you can read and write, you are trainable.
Okay.
But if you cannot read and write at all, there's no way. The reason being that before you move into the practical skill acquisition program itself, there are theory lectures every candidate must undergo and receive. Okay. You will even buy your lecture notes. You will write tests. You will do exam. So the engineers will have to examine you to be sure that you understood all the theory lectures you received before heading to the practicals proper. Because we are talking about electronics, something that's going to generate power like the inverters. So you can't just dive into the practical. You don't understand the basic theory. It means you want to commit havoc. You understand?
So you cannot afford to have loose ends. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That said, for those who have watched you in the last few minutes and they want to reach out to you, what are the contact points?
Yes, Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Girls College Road. Number 30 Federal Government Girls College Road, near UBTH in Ugbowo, Benin City. We open our office on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Only Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to do production of products and to do installation of those paid by other customers. Then if you want to reach us on phone, the phone number has been on the screen. But if you want to talk to me directly, just call 080-894-62794. But if you want to reach us on Facebook, like the company Facebook page or search videos of Brightence on YouTube, and you will get further details. So I want to say to you, Merry Christmas, And I want to also say to all staff and management of various electronics, Merry Christmas, and most especially my wife, Merry Christmas.
All right. We can't forget where we come from, right? So thank you, Dr. Brightence Ogeboyi, for coming on the program.